हेलो गाइस, गुड मॉर्निंग एवरीवन। कैसे हैं आप सब? आई होप यू विल बी फाइन। स्टे सेफ एंड स्टे होम and stay healthy. Guys, as you know, as I have earlier told you about the chapter 1 life processes, and in which the topic is transportation in animal. Now the second video I am going to upload to you just is transportation in a plant. As you know, the transportation is required in both cases, plant and animal. So there I have already told you about that the transportation in animal or in a human being, and the next topic is transportation in plants. How the transportations happen? Transportation, that means what? Movement of particles, molecules. What are these molecules? These molecules may be water, minerals, food materials. These are molecules has to be moved from one to another. So the movement of these particular particles from one to another place or other site in a plant is called as transportation in plants. Transportation in plants is not just a complex, it's a very simple and easy processes. You can see transportation in case of a plant that's happen in a very easy medium. I want to just explain about it in a very easy medium. So you have to just care about it and follow the information I have given to you. The information is, what is the transport? As I have earlier told you, transportation or movement of water, mineral and food materials, and you can say the prepared food material in the plant parts, and you can say prepared food material to the plant part or to the whole part of the plants. So there is very important feature about that transportation. There is transportations happen in two medium. The first one is transportation of water and minerals. Next is transportation of food particles or the food. So we need to understand about how these particles are moved from one to another, from one place to another place. And here is the transportations happen in case of transpiration and in case of evaporization. That means the loss of water and how much it could be. And the main mechanism has to summarize in such a way that two distinct and specialized type of structure found in a plant that is capable of doing such things: xylem and phloem. Xylem and phloem has the specialized characteristics to carry these two important molecules or particles, and you can say the materials. Water and minerals are carried out by the specialized structure found in the plant called xylem, and the prepared food material is absorbed or transported by the phloem. You can see the water and mineral can only be transferred from the roots to the whole parts of the body. Why? Because the water absorb in the soil, and water and mineral both are embedded, are present in the soil. So it has to be absorbed or has to be pulled up by the target pressure or the pressure generated. Due to the pressure generation, there is a movement of water and minerals are upward like this. Suppose there is a plant and here is root of the plants. This one is shoot and that one is root. You can see due to the turgidity or due to the turgor pressure, the water now has to be pulled up. Water molecules move up to the leaf as well. That one you could see So here is the mechanism of pulled up of water molecules. These water molecules are attached to the soil. As you know, the hair present on the root. This is the root. So that one is hair. It is what? A root hair present, and this root hair, what? A root hair, you can see here. Root hair are present to obtain or absorb these water droplets or water molecules, and these water molecules has to be passed away as a one directional. Why? Because it could not be has reached up to the next direction. That is, it is only can directed in a single direction. So it is a type of a unidirection. These unidirection, through the unidirection, the water molecules are reaches from the very lower part of the soil. Lower parts, that are the roots are embedded in the soils, and this has to be obtained, roots obtain the water and minerals from the soil, and then The second thing, it has to be pumped up due to the turgor pressure. Why? Because when the loss of water molecules happens, loss of molecules through the two types. First one is evaporation, and the second thing is transpiration. Transpiration or evaporation. That means through the excess heat present. That means when the heat are excess, the water molecules when the heat are producing a lot, due to which the water molecules move up or move outside of the plant through the stomata. Why? Because stomata has the opening underside of the leaf, that is a hair present on it. As you know, if it is a leaf, there is underside hair present. These hair are called as stomata. And when the turgor pressure is increased, the stomata get opened. How these open? There is a two type of a stomatal opening and closing. You can see the this one is stomata in case open. When the turgor pressure increase and the amount of water is more, so there is a stomata get opened. And if the turgidity or turgor pressure decreases at the time of night, and there is no humidity, no temperature is, then the stomata get these are the guard cells present, and the stroma, this is the stomata, and this position is close position of stomata here is. In the case of a day, stomata get open due to the turgidity, when in case of a night the stomata get off close in the case of a night. Why? Because due to the turgor pressure increases in the day, the stomata get open, and due to there is no turgor pressure is at the night, so the stomata get close, and due to which the excess of water may takes place. The excess loss of water, you can say the excess loss of water may takes place. What is the transpiration? Transpiration is exact the definition about transpiration is the excess loss of a water through the aerial part of the plant is called transpiration. When the transpirations happen, what is the mechanism maybe takes place? The mechanism is to what? This is the mechanism. There is a root hair present which has to be absorb. These are roots, and that are the roots here. This is the root, and this is what about the root hairs, which have a lot of water in it to just carry out process of what? Transpiration. Transpiration when happens, there is a loss of water happens, and due to the loss of water there is a slightly pressure obtained or slightly pressure exerted. This pressure is due to what? Turgidity. Due to turgor pressure, this is the enhancing pressure on a particular cell. सभी सेल के ऊपर क्या होगा? प्रेशर जनरेट होगा. सबसे पहले आप ये देख लीजिए कि हम क्या कह रहे हैं. मूवमेंट ऑफ वाटर इन मिनरल एंड फूड मटेरियल्स इज कॉल्ड एज अ ट्रांसपोर्टेशन. ट्रांसपोर्टेशन इन केस ऑफ अ प्लांट वी आर टॉकिंग अबाउट. जब हम बात करेंगे कि प्लांट के अंदर ट्रांसपोर्टेशन कैसे हो रहा है, तो उसका एक सिंपल सा प्रोसेस होता है दो तरीके से. एक क्या होता है? वाटर और मिनरल का ट्रांसपोर्टेशन होता है. दूसरा ट्रांसपोर्टेशन होता है फूड मटेरियल का. तो जो वाटर एंड मिनरल होंगे वो होंगे कहां से? वो होते हैं जाइलम. एक स्पेशल कैरेक्टर है जाइलम से. और फूड मटेरियल का ट्रांसपोर्टेशन होता है फ्लोएम से. तो जाइलम का स्ट्रक्चर अभी हम बना के दिखाएंगे. इसके पहले आप देख लीजिए कि कैसे ट्रांसपोर्ट होते हैं. ट्रांसपोर्टेशन में क्या होगा कि जो जाइलम होता है, रूट हेयर में जो प्रेजेंट होते हैं जाइलम, उनसे मिनरल एंड वाटर एब्जॉर्ब हो जाते हैं. और ये कंडक्ट करता हुआ, चूंकि सिर्फ रूट में नहीं जाइलम होते हैं, जाइलम दोनों जगह पे हो सकते हैं, रूट में, स्टेम में, हर जगह पे. तो ये इसको पहुंचाता है कहां पे? टू द होल पार्ट्स ऑफ द बॉडी, फ्रॉम द लोअर पार्ट, फ्रॉम द लोअर पार्ट अप टू द their aerial part. The water transportation may takes place by the roots hair, which is present in the root by the turgor pressure or the turgidity. And there is two type of particular tissues present, that particular cells are combined to form. But first one is what? The xylem, and second one is phloem. मैं आपको फिगर बना के दिखाता हूं xylem और phloem में differences.